Today we are going to discuss incredible AI startup story of Perplexity AI, which went from zero to $9 billion in just 2 years. By the time you listen to this video, it might have gone way higher, and I may end up changing the thumbnail. But just last month, it went to 9 billion, and it was multiple times its valuation compared to a year back. So we are going to discuss everything from how it got started, what's the background, why it is growing so fast, what's the special advantage, and what we think about the future. So don't go anywhere and stay all the way till the end. So Perplexity was founded in 22 by four brilliant minds. They all come from a different background and have huge knowledge in AI, machine learning, and computer engineering. I think most of them or all of them are PhDs. So it's founded by Aravind, Dennis, Johnny, and Andy. So some little bit about Aravind, who is the current CEO. So he did his engineering from IIT Madras, which is one of the premium engineering institute. And during that time, he developed interest in machine learning, participated in one of the competition related to machine learning and won that also. And later on, he decided that he need to do a PhD in this area from United States. So he came to US at University of California, Berkeley. He did his PhD and he graduated in 2021. But during his PhD, he did internship in OpenAI. So looks like during his internship in OpenAI, he got more knowledge about large language models and about the generative AI in general. That's what motivated him to start his own company. And in other startup stories, also you'll see a lot of these AI startups. They are founded by people who worked in other AI startups. So a lot of people who worked at OpenAI end up starting their own company, and same trend you will see repeating again and again. Now let's look at the initial idea of Perplexity. So like many of successful startup you have seen, Perplexity, it started with a different idea. So initially they were thinking of creating SQL queries out of, natural languages on large language model. They also created a prototype. Their prototype was Bird SQL, and it helped users in basically searching for specific tweets on Twitter and all. And it got a good response. Uh, but over iteration and pivoting, they ended up in the current version of Perplexity. So current version of Perplexity is an AI-powered search engine. It's basically competing with Google. And in a few minutes, we'll discuss how Perplexity is different, what it is doing. But basically, you can go to Perplexity, search for anything, and AI will search real time over the multiple sources on web and provide you answer with the sources of those answers. So it is highly reliable, and a lot of people for research also they use Perplexity. So what is the secret behind Perplexity's success? In a nutshell, their unique approach to search is something which sets them apart. So in Google and other channels, when you search, it provides you list of URLs. Now you are getting Google overview, but again it is limited. So Perplexity has taken it to a next level. When you search, you get summary created by natural language. And then it also has links of the right sources. So in other language models, you may search something, it'll give you answer, but you don't know whether it is correct or not. Sometimes it may be hallucinating or making up answer. But with Perplexity, you know exactly from where the source is coming from. And that's what, sets it apart. A lot of time people they try other large language models and they tweet that hey it's not working, what should I do, and people suggest that hey go ahead and use Perplexity. That's why it has been growing at such a large momentum and gaining users day by day. So if you click here, you can select whether you want information research from social media or web or academic area or all of them. So that is one distinct advantage it provides. If you're doing certain kind of research, you can focus on academic. If you're trying for some social media trend, you can focus here, and so on and so forth. So that is one distinctive feature which you find in Perplexity. Second feature is this something called this Copilot. So it provides you what you should search about to make your search more comprehensive. So in other large language model, what happens is you have to come up with a question, you provide it, it may or may not result in the right option, because maybe you didn't provided the right prompt, or you didn't know how to ask for it. So let's see, here we are asking a question, latest news on AI. Great. So now it provides you option to ask a follow-up question also. Okay, right. And it provides certain related, so you can, once you have asked a question, it kind of prompts you that, okay, these are the related things which other are asking. And maybe you exactly wanted to know about what were the things showcased by NVIDIA or things like that. So that's the another option thing. Now, third item is that it is able to search the web and get you latest information. Now, other large language models are also doing it, but previously all large language models were having information or only till a particular set of time. So when initially some of those model came, they will have information say 6 months behind. So they will have everything. You can't search anything latest. Now it has changed, but when Perplexity was initially introduced, that was a distinct advantage which nobody was having. So this news, Microsoft invest 3 billion. This is the latest news, and Perplexity is able to get it for us. Another advantage which we talked a little bit is that it provides you sources or citations. If you see here, each of the item, it says where it is coming from. This is coming from TechCrunch. This is coming from, a news channel. You can click on it and get details. So you are like, pretty confident that the information which it is providing you is correct, and LLM is not hallucinating and providing, some made up information, which do happen with other large language models or products which provide this kind of service. Next item, which was recently released by them and it's available in the Pro feature, is that you can search internal and external data. So you can search internal files also. So if you get a Pro version, that is also a game changer, because a lot of companies may want to do that, connect Perplexity with their internal file system and search, and reduce the amount of time it takes currently for their staff to go through that process. Another feature which was recently introduced was that it can provide you financial information for a particular stock. So, for example, here we asked, provide financial information about NVIDIA, and it provided us, what's the current price, I mean, as of now. And then it also provide you latest news, what are some of the forecasts, and then so certain financial indicators, and then those information. So if you're an investor or belong to this financial community, you may find it very useful compared to other large language models. Now, one more feature which was recently introduced by Perplexity is this kind of shopping option. So I asked Perplexity, can you help me in buying gift for my wife's birthday? And what it does is, yeah, it provides you a certain set of options, but it also provides you product which you can buy, in this shopping cart kind of style, and you can go ahead and buy these things. So you can see, it is kind of trying to compete directly with Google and even Amazon in that case, helping you in buying products directly from this large language model software provider. Perplexity currently have more than 15 million active users, and it is growing leaps and bounds, and it is backed by investors like Jeff Bezos and Nvidia. So it is very heavily funded as well. So we hope Perplexity will continue to grow, and it is a huge contender for Google. So sky's the limit for how big Perplexity can go. I hope you like this video. If there's anything else you want us to share, or if you have any comments, please drop in comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. See you again later. Bye bye.